Look at this lovely blast from the past, a lunar themed Pamp Swiss bar from 2012, sent to me courtesy of Atkinsons Bullion, one of the leading UK bullion dealers. It's weird and wonderful, and we're going to take a good close look at it here today on In Focus Friday. Hello everybody, Backyard Bullion here, and a very warm welcome to you all joining me for this week's In Focus Friday, where we take a good close look at something cool made of silver or gold. And we've got something weird and wonderful made of silver from Atkinsons. A huge thank you and shout out to them for sponsoring today's video. They have sent me a little smorgasbord selection of weird and wonderful things, because they have a whole host of weird and wonderful things that come in to them on a daily, weekly basis. And it's well worth checking out. Go and have a look in the description box below to their website, where you can see their pre-owned or pre-loved silver and gold section. I've been following that for nearly 10 years and bought a whole bunch off them. And they've sent me something cool to look at here today. This is very cool. A Pamp Luna Dragon. I believe this was, so it's Swiss made, so it's Pamp, of course. I was going to say it was Perth mint there for a second, but brain had a little bit of a momentary lapse. So this is definitely something really cool that I have not seen before. And if you would like to get something cool from Atkinsons, then go and check them out. Links are in the description. You can also, of course, find all of the newest and best bullion up for sale on their website. They have, of course, all of the new releases, and they are a great dealer. I would highly recommend them. I'm not just doing that because they are sponsoring us. They are I am one of their longest customers. I say longest customers. I'm a very good customer of theirs. I've been with them for 10 years, and I have bought an awful lot from them over that time. So really good company, and I'd highly recommend them. Best in the UK. So here we have the Pamp 2012 Lunar Calendar Series Dragon. So I've not seen, I've seen these on the periphery. I've seen them come up for sale every now and again. And I think they're pretty cool. Very, very nice to see. It's something from 2012, which we don't often get to see these days. Gosh, that's 13 years ago now. Goodness me. And in fact, of course, the Lunar Dragon year has just gone by in the previous year. In fact, got my big old Lunar Dragon coin, which we see here. Wow, stunning. Different scale to the Pamp, but anyway, here it is. So this is a 1 ounce silver. Have we got some particulars on the back here? Yes, we have. So 1 ounce silver. There's a serial number for you Cool Kids Club. We need you to quote that serial number down in the comment section, which is very important for our 75,000 subscriber giveaway as well. And that serial number for you cool kids is B001948. Fantastic. So go and quote that down below. So it's 1 ounce of fine silver, 31.1 grams, as we can see there, AG39s. And there we have, the serial numbers on the bar as well. Fantastic. Not just the on the assay card. So there is the dragon. Oh, I like this because this is the dragon going around the pillar, and you can see both sides of it. Oh, that's really cool. I do like that. That's really funky. One thing that's really cool about these is that they are bars, and you don't then have to have a monarch on there or a crest of arms. Of course, we've got the Pamp Swiss logo at the top, which is fine. Pamp being one of the most sort of luxurious, not even luxurious, what's the right word? Most popular, I think is probably, let's call it. I mean, they're luxurious as well, don't get me wrong, but they're really popular. There's something alluring about Pamp Swiss gold. Swiss gold, that's synonymous history with their relationship with the gold and silver worlds. And of course, the Pamp being one of the most sought after brands. The Lunas, very popular. Luna series has always been popular. We've seen them continue to be popular even from the days of the Luna series. Coinage from the Royal Mint, Perth Mint, although the Royal Mint I think cancelled their Luna series, but the Perth Mint of course now onto series 3, going strong within that series. Really, really nice. And these are very cool. I can imagine all 12 of these Lunas being next to each other, being an incredible little collection to have. Now, assay cards. Let's have a little talk about assay cards. Are they any good? Are they worth having? So one thing that I will say is about assay carded silver or assay carded gold is that you find often that there's a lot of fakes out there. There are a lot of fakes out there because one of the benefits, I suppose, to the scammer's advantage is that you don't want to cut this open and test the silver. You can't test it open and easily, acid test it. I mean, not that you would want to acid test this, but realistically, the only way of testing this is with machinery. You have to use XRFs, and there's a layer of plastic. I don't quite know what the relationship with XRF and plastic is, but Sigmas, for example, the Sigma machines will go straight through, easy, and they'll get a reading all the way through. But it's very difficult for some people to tell. One thing that is always easy for a trained eye to look at is the thickness of the bar, because of course one thing that they always try to do in terms of fakers is make the dimension at least the same dimension on the front profile, and then of course the side profile would be a lot thinner or thicker if they've had to make it in different metals. So it's really important, well probably, sorry, a lot thicker it would be if it's a fake metal, because they often will be using less dense stuff, for example. So one thing always to check is the diameter, or the thickness I should say, of these particular products when you're getting them. The new modern sort of pumps and everything will have these very, what they call very scan stuff on there. So there's added layers of protection on there about these. One thing as well about them is that you can test, or you not really test, but you can compare like for like with the font that's on the different assay cards and the font of the printing that's down here, for example, on the serial numbers. Often the faked versions have the different look and feel to them, and you can quite easily see that. If you do see some of these types of items up on eBay, for example, it's always worth having a little air of caution on them, just to make sure that what you are getting is what you get. So buy them, yes, if you can find them at decent prices, but make sure that when you get them in, you're looking to do your proper tests on them. And then if there is something you're not sure about, you can then take action through the eBay buyer protection stuff that they've got going on. But generally speaking, I quite like these as presentation stuff. They make less practical stacking items, for example, because of course they will come at a bit of a premium. Anything Pamp will have an inherent premium. Something that's 12, 13 years old like this will also have a little bit of a premium on top of it too. So there are factors to be considered when looking to collect or buy these types of things, but it's a really cool piece and a really cool product line. It's certainly something I haven't had come across my channel before, and it's one thing that I really hoped and wanted for from this little Atkinson series that we had in mind with them. So once again, a huge shout out and thank you to Atkinsons for their generous sponsorship of our channel and this weird and wonderful series. We've got a whole bunch more stuff. I think we've got like 6 or 7 at least more things in mystery packets that I can see through a couple of them, so I know what a couple of them are going to be, but well worth sticking around for and checking out if you want to see some more cool things that Atkinsons have sent me. Also, just go and check out their website, because they have new things every day, it seems, and their pre-loved section, that's what I'm going to call it, is thriving. It's really good, and there's lots of very cool bits in there. So go and check it out. Links in the description box below, and also you can subscribe to their newsletter and look at all of their brand new products that they've got for sale. There we go. Cool kids, you know what to do. I think I've said it already. I definitely have said it already. You need to put this serial number down in the comments. So B0019. Yeah, sorry, I'll start that again. My brain went, hang on, what are you doing? Here we go, start again. B001948 is your code for being cool. Let me know your thoughts on this product down in the comments. Otherwise, that's it from me. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.